Hello everyone, this is JPL, back for another reaction video. And, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, yeah. Um, we've recently just had a trailer release for the supposed Pony Life show. The supposed Gen 5, which I think it's now being called Gen 4.5, which I can somewhat see where they're coming from in that perspective. I'm not too excited for this. I know that when they released the art style and supposed animation style, I was not impressed. There's a thunderstorm going on outside, so that's where the noise comes from. And so, yeah, I wasn't impressed with the art style. Not really because of the art style itself, but mainly what I wanted from the next generation of ponies was to not focus on our main 6 characters of ponies. I would have liked maybe different ponies, um, just so we can have a much more fresh view of ponies. But it seems that we're gonna stick with our main 6. I understand from a business standpoint, that when you have something that's iconic, um, when you change the iconography of that object, it doesn't really work out in the business side. So that's why business logos tend to have something that resembles its iconography, and they don't deviate too much from it. Like McDonald's looks exactly the same. You have the big M and the red. Burger King, burger, Pepsi, that thing, Coca-Cola, red with Coca-Cola on it. It's pretty much the exact same thing. Ponies, the iconography maybe came from our main 6 characters, especially with Generation 4, which is a big hit. And so, I guess I wanted something that I knew was probably not going to happen, and that was a change of characters. But that's fine. Maybe what could be done is just change the characters radically enough that they're not the same. Well, I could still tell that they're somewhat based off of the Lauren Faust design. Not completely, but there's just the general shape and design is definitely still ponies. Which I guess makes sense. Lauren Faust made this design that was very good, and whatever. I should probably just get into the trailer. I said before, I'm not too excited about this. A whole lot of people are not entirely on board with the new design. We'll watch it, of course, but we're not too loving the way it looks. But we have a new trailer. Supposedly the show comes out really soon. So yeah, let's see what we have here. In 3, 2, 1, click.
Sit back and watch, every pony. This is it. It's a sweet life. Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Rarity, Applejack, Twilight, Pinkie Pie. Still a little messy magic life. Raw, beautiful television. Something that's gonna grab their hearts, eyeballs, and advertisers. Be flashy. Look, the paw. Two to the what now? Aww. It's a fun life because we got each other. It's a cute life. Excitement, adventure, heroics.
Spike looks the same.
Living life in our own way. Come on, grab a slice of cake.
This feels right.
Pony life, sweet surprise in every bite. Friendship rainbows, all right.
Did you miss this? I missed this.
Pony life.
Uh,
You have to admit it looks good.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely 4.5. I would say. Uh, uh, what was that? What was what was that? What? That looks hmm. It looks really cheap. It really does. It looks really cheap. Um, which is disappointing. It really. I understand that Hasbro probably doesn't want to go and do the same level of quality as the last season was. I mean, the last show was, because it's pretty much high quality, and so yeah, this looks pretty cheap. It's almost a reflection of what 3.5 was. If we're gonna be honest, 3.5 was terrible, and it was a cheaper version of version 3. This looks like I'm not gonna say it's a cheap version of 4, because 4 was fantastic, but this looks really cheap. Um, I'm disappointed that they've retained the same voice cast as Generation 4. Now, granted, I love those voices. You know, they're iconic for those characters, but I think that in order to make this new generation of characters, you need a different set of voice actors. You know, give them a start. Give them a chance to shine. Because when you keep using the same ones, while yes, they're good, you're leaving out the possibility of other good versions. We would all love if Batman was voiced by Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy still voices Batman. He voices him a heck of a lot of time. But there are other voices for Batman out there that are also pretty fun and iconic in their own way. I don't remember their names, but I've heard them before. Brave and the Bold. That's a pretty fun Batman that works really well for that show. I believe Bruce Greenwood. I don't recall his name, but he's a fantastic Batman. He, I think, voices in Young Justice, Under the Red Hood, and definitely Gotham by Gaslight. One of those ways, but yeah, same voice cast. Well, it seems like our actors are actually doing it in a different way, not in the same style. You can still tell it's them, which is obviously you're gonna have to actually watch the episodes to really tell, but so far I'm not really liking what I'm seeing. Up next as well, we have a theme song that came out. And let's see the theme song is any good. So yeah, let's just get started in 3, 2, 1, click.
It's a sweet life, still a little messy, magic life, full of surprises, fast life. Gaze upon my gems. It's a fun life, we got each other, it's a cute life. Living life in our own way.
What?
Come on, grab a slice of cake. It's a sweet, magic, fast, posh, fun, cute pony life. Real fresh in every bite, friendship rainbow, alright. It's a sweet, magic, fast, posh, fun, cute pony life.
I mean, it fits the style that they're trying to do, but it's too generic. If I'm gonna be honest, it's as generic as every single girl commercial out there, a girl show commercial out there for toys, dolls, which again is a girl's thing, but still, you'd really hope for some difference in them, because this is it terrible. I'm gonna say yes, it is, simply on the basis of that it's terrible because it sounds exactly like almost every other girl commercial toys. Bratz, Monster High, Any single one of those tunes, they're going to be the exact same thing. Littlest Pet Shop, heck. What's interesting, if that shouldn't be the theme song, because My Little Pony already has a theme song. I mean, not the one from our show. The basic tune of My Little Pony, My Little Pony. That should be your theme song right there, and you sing it in different ways. That's how that's done. This is because it's called Pony Life. It's a different thing, but the iconography of My Little Pony's song should still be there. Yeah, I don't really care for these, if I'm gonna be honest. Look cheap. It doesn't. I don't like that they haven't exactly changed much since Generation 4 in terms of who our characters are. It looks like Applejack now has a gator. I don't know why, but there she does. So yeah, that's my take on that. Also, when I say they're making it look cheap, I think they're making it look cheap the same way that we have Teen Titans Go. This is a comparison that's been made a lot when these designs were first announced, and I agree. It seems that they're going like this style for some reason. I don't know why this style is really popular, or why everyone's going that route. It's not good. It's not quality. It really should have quality. The reason why they're doing it is because it's cheap. It's something that you can get out quick. It's simple. You don't have to spend too much time trying to create whatever. But other shows that have gone through this style is Powerpuff Girls, for sure. Thundercats, I think, is one thing that's going to be coming out soon. I don't know about that, but it just doesn't look that great. There was one other that was very significant. Scooby-Doo tried it at one point, but that didn't last long. What was it? I know there was another one. I don't know. I can't remember the other show that had the similar style, but you know, those styles just look really cheap. Don't look great. I said cheap. That if there's anything that really comes from this at all, it's cheap. And that's my take on that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.